Well, hello everyone, sports fans, football fans. This is Comics Bigger TV here. So today, I'm gonna tell you my predictions for Super Bowl 60 between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. And yeah, Patriots and the Seahawks to decide Super Bowl 60 and champion for 2025 season. And yeah, and well, both these teams, this is probably the most unlikely Super Bowl matchup, uh, as both these teams last season did not make the playoffs. In fact, the Patriots last year had 4 wins, were 4-13, and now this year, under first-year head coach Mike Vrabel, have won 14 games and have gone from worst to first in their division and are went away from becoming Super Bowl champions for a record seventh time, in which the majority of those, I think all but one of those, or no, I think actually all six of their Super Bowls were with arguably the best quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. And now they're led by second year quarterback Drake May, who's was runner up in MVP voting. They just announced the awards, and the most valuable player went to Los Angeles Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford. Figured it was going to be Stafford or May, and it went to Stafford. And yeah, what a season he had. And at 37 years of age, it's not like he did it at a young age. This is like his 17th season, and he has maybe his best season of his career, Stafford. So, and yeah, the Patriots, what a story they've been. And even though, they've had arguably the easiest schedule and maybe the easiest path to a Super Bowl ever, uh, they faced, well, since they finished in last place last season, they played the teams that finished in last place as well as the teams from the NFC South and the AFC North. So the NFC South definitely the weakest division in the league. And yeah, but still, it is what it is. And the teams that they beat in the playoffs, banged up Chargers O-line, a Texans team that had a struggling offense, and a Broncos team in the AFC Championship that was without an injured Bo Nix. So, but still, Drake May of the Patriots has had an outstanding second year season and definitely ahead of schedule. I don't think many people thought the Patriots were going to be this good and didn't even think that they would make the playoffs or even finish 500, and here they are, a win away from a Super Bowl. And then you have the Seattle Seahawks, who, led by first year quarterback in Seattle, Sam Darnold, who had a career year last year with the Minnesota Vikings. Thought maybe the Vikings would bring him back after having 14 wins a year ago with Minnesota. They did not, and they're probably regretting not bringing Darnold back, as he had a career season. Led the Seahawks to 14 wins in the top seed in the NFC, and they had arguably the best defense in the NFL. I think the best scoring defense in the league, or at least in the NFC. It's led by Darnold, as well as the offensive player of the year in the NFL, Jackson Smith and Jigba, who led the league in receiving yards, was close to actually 2,000 receiving yards, was close to setting the NFL single season record for receiving yards, came up short but had an incredible season. So, also by veteran receiver Cooper Kupp, who's looking for his second Super Bowl ring, previously won with the Rams. And Seahawks, they have a second year head coach, Mike Macdonald. And yeah, it's just an amazing story really for both teams, New England and Seattle. Both these teams, didn't really have a lot heading into the season. I mean, the Seahawks last year, I think, finished at 9-8, so at 500. but they missed out on the playoffs. They traded away quarterback Geno Smith. They brought in Darnold, and he's had a career season, and they've had, you know, an amazing season, the top seed in the NFC, uh, and yeah, no, pretty amazing. Sam Darnold, who was drafted in the 2018 first round, I think third overall by the New York Jets, struggled mightily with them, then was sent and basically as kind of a backup with both Carolina and San Francisco. Then went to Minnesota and basically revived his career. And now here he is, went away from getting a Super Bowl title. So, but yeah, the last time that these two teams played in the Super Bowl was back 11 years ago, Super Bowl 49, when, of course, the Seahawks were looking to go back to back, and they arguably would have if Russell Wilson did not throw the ball on the 1 yard line and it was intercepted in the end zone, and the Patriots won the Super Bowl that year. So, don't think, or would hopefully don't have an ending like that again. But this should be a pretty entertaining game. I could also see it potentially being low scoring. I mean, both these teams' defenses are been one of the best in the league. The Patriots' defense this postseason has been outstanding. So, and same with Seattle's. So, score prediction though, I am picking the Seattle Seahawks to be champions of Super Bowl 60 and beat the Patriots by a score of, I will say, 27 to 23. 27-23. Yeah, I think it'll be a close game. And I think the Super Bowl MVP will go to Sam Darnold, the Seahawks quarterback. And yeah, what a story it would be for him to, potentially go from a bust with the Jets to now a Super Bowl champion and a star quarterback with Seattle. So, let me know what you guys think and who you have winning the Super Bowl Sunday, Seattle or New England. And yeah, it's been one heck and one crazy NFL season. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think. So, thank you much for watching and stay tuned for more videos.